And now before we take our morning offering, we'll have a short stewardship moment from our receiving class.
Pastor Sarah asked Alexis and me to share about what we're thankful for as new members. Alexis and our kids are in Sunday school right now, so she asked me to share with you that one thing she's thankful for is, well, the Sunday school program, and for Mary in the nursery. This will be my 17th consecutive winter in Massachusetts. I've spent almost half my life here. Alexis and I married and met here. Well, met and married. Both our children were born here. I became an American citizen here. And every year, I even paid state taxes here. So this should be my home for many reasons. And yet, I keep experiencing what it's like to be a new person here. And if you know, it is hard to build relationships and friendships in Massachusetts if you're not from here. Maybe even if you are from here. After 16 winters, I've come to know that we live in a cold and aloof kind of place. Sometimes it can feel that way even in churches like ours that are trying to be warm and welcoming. Sometimes it can feel that way even if you've been here all your life. So we are thankful for the work God is doing in this church and around us, calling us to love not just each other, but also the strangers amongst us. We're thankful that this church worships a God who walks the talk, quite literally walking with strangers on the move. From Adam and Eve to Abraham, to Hagar, to Jacob, to Moses, to Miriam, to Ruth, to Jeremiah, to Jonah, to Mary. A God who walks with us as a Jesus who was born a stranger on the move, unwelcome in Mary's hometown. We're thankful for Pastor Sarah and her ministry. We came to this church because of her preaching, like many of you. We stayed because, also like many of you, we learned that she walks the talk. She inspires and challenges us to love the people in and beyond these walls. We are thankful for the many people in this church who have welcomed us and others. We've been here for just over a year, and we're just beginning to learn many of your names. I'm particularly thankful for Norm and Janet. They made me a custom name tag. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm thankful for people like Rick and Debbie Ward. They made a point of talking with me when I found myself standing alone during coffee hour. I'm thankful for folks who take the time to know and greet others by name. It makes a difference for those who find themselves alone, even if they've been here for many years. We're thankful for people like Scott Barton. He preached a wonderful message over the summer about the church preparing to be a family for the next generation. He asked us to get to know the names of all the children here. That day after service, more people came up and asked us about our kids than at any time before or since. When I was a kid, I grew up in many places where I felt like nobody wanted to know my name.
Take your time.
So I'm thankful for Scott and many of you who have a vision for this church, becoming the kind of family where my children's names will be known. Didn't go this way in rehearsal. So we're thankful not only for what this church is, but where this church is moving. We're thankful for the hard work that many of you are doing to seek God's vision and to walk the talk, to move toward that vision. That's why we are giving our time and money to the vision of this church. I was at the February visioning workshop before we joined the church, and I'm inspired by so many key people who sacrificed their time in order to be there. So I'm thankful for the upcoming church-wide visioning workshop on the 16th, where all of us will continue the hard work of walking together on the journey that God has called us to share. I know this church has a long history of being in Hadley. But I'm also learning that it has a long tradition of making very bold moves. including, as Lila told me, at one point, quite literally picking up and moving this building across town. So we are thankful for the many people here who give of themselves to keep this church on the move. They've inspired Alexis and me to join them. Won't you join us? Thank you.